They're off, racing away for the Royal Ascot Local Schools Art Competition Handicap Stakes, setting out over their mile-and-a-half journey. And Montalbuan is the first one to show, and lead from Screaming Petrus in the violet jacket. True Courage is also quite prominent in the blue silk. Danehill Kodiak not too far away from the gallop, wider out, which is pretty strong. Out in front now, Danehill Kodiak has got himself to the lead under Sean Levy and shows by a length over Screaming Petrus in second and Montalbuan in third. True Courage is racing next in fourth, and then Boss Power covered up toward the inside, then is Gold Maze, then Flying Solo and Wise Glory wider out from next Throne Hall. With just over 3 furlongs to go, Danehill Kodiak will swing towards the top of the home straight with a length and a half lead from Screaming Petrus in second and True Courage in third. Flying Solo switch towards the outside to try and make a run. Montalbuan is sticking on bravely as well. They run towards the final furlong and a half, and it's Montalbuan who's now come through to lead from Danehill Kodiak. Then True Courage and Flying Solo, who is absolutely charging down the outside, but it's Montalbuan who led them well inside the final furlong. He leads by 2.5 lengths to Flying Solo and Danehill Kodiak, and it's Montalbuan under Danny Tudhope. Montalbuan has beaten into second Flying Solo. Mascat towards the outside, Majesta got third from HMS President, and then Gold Maze. They're off, racing away. Very green they're leaving the stalls with 2 old pals. This is the 18th running of the Carey Group Buckhound Stakes over a mile-and-a-half. This listed contest. The pace is pretty steady early on, and it's been dictated by Mandoob. Mandoob showing out in front at length over Third Realm toward the outside. It's probably about 2.5 lengths away to find Stoll, who is in third position. Aasy is next in fourth in the blue and white, and then Universal Order is second to last, and debutant 2 old pals. The big outsider of the field is the back marker under Danny Tudhope. It's Mandoob who leads by just over a length to Third Realm in second. Stoll in third, Aasy in fourth on the turn-in. Then Universal Order and 2 old pals is pushed along in the final placing. They head the way back towards home. 3 furlongs to go, and it's still Mandoob trying to get moving now into third position. Aasy is pushed along in fourth and trying to make some gains, and then Universal Order as they head now down towards the final furlong and a half. Mandoob with a small lead from third round to the outside is Stoll. Aasy now making ground towards the inside and doing it quite easily. Aassy's now joined issue with Mandoob. Aasy into the lead inside the final furlong from Mandoob and racing up towards the line. The Buckhound Stakes goes to Aasy. Aasy beating Mandoob. Third Realm home in third with Stoll in fourth, then Universal Order and 2 old pals. They're off, racing away. 5 furlongs for these 2-year-olds in the Jemima Howden Novice Stakes. In red, white and blue, Redemption Time is the first one to begin, and the violet silks moving up to go handy as Wallbank. Right in behind in the maroon jacket is Dayan. The white cap is Noble Style. Those are the leading 4. They've put 3 lengths on the others. Royal Scotsman together with Bandar. Behind Bandar between them is Bellon. The back marker is Dancer Claim. They race now down inside the final furlong and a half, and Wallback has come through to lead now from Redemption Time. Here towards the near side, Noble Style is unleashed, and Noble Style is quickened up to join in and pick up the lead inside the final furlong. Here's a winning debut for Noble Style. Noble Style beating Wallbank. Home in third, Redemption Time, and then Royal Scotsman. They're off and racing. They jump away for the £45,000 Class 2 British EBF Fillies Handicap Stakes over the straight mile. Soft Whisper, top weight under Pat Cosgrave, will lead at a steady early gallop from the white-capped Stunning Beauty, who's racing in second. As they race inside the final 3 furlongs, Soft Whisper, Stunning Beauty and Delta Bay the leading rivals here, with right in behind Don't Tell Claire. Strawberry is now ridden along for more. Aurea is also under pressure. Spirit of the Bay is looking to stick on as they race inside the final quarter mile. Soft Whisper with the lead, showing out in front by a half a length over stablemate Stunning Beauty in second. Then Don't Tell Claire. Spirit of the Bay trying to get handy inside the final furlong with its near side rails run. They head inside the final half shortly. Soft Whisper from Spirit of the Bay is getting closer with every stride. It's Soft Whisper from Spirit of the Bay. Soft Whisper trying to hold on. Soft Whisper from Spirit of the Bay. Back in third, Stunning Beauty, then Serenading and Don't Tell Claire in front of Delta Bay and Aurea. They're off, racing away, the 27 of them for the Tote Victoria Cup over the 7 furlongs, and Joya Checker is one of the first ones to show. As they split into two groups in these early stages. Joya Checker leading the group more towards the stand side from Hieronymus and Vafortino and Al Raben Orban, as now they begin to merge after the opening furlong. Shoot to Kill now prominent with Joya Checker and Fresh, the Turpinator, Royal Pleasure in the orange and white. Then One Ruler, Al Ray, Vafortino, Hieronymus very much prominent towards the near side. Hieronymus, Vafortino. Now Popmaster goes more front rank along with Joya Checker, Shoot to Kill, Ropey Guest. Then Fresh, the Turpinator and Royal Pleasure close up behind is Darkness. And then Magical Morning in the maroon silks. That one followed by Star of Orion. And then Eagle Way, looking for last year's winner, River Nymph, who's right at the back of the field at the moment, along with Chief of Chief, Mum's Tipple and Dance Fever. They're all toward the back as they race out down towards the final quarter mile in the Victoria Cup. Joya Checker, Shoot to Kill. Ropey Guest is trying to come there with a chance. Riding behind is the Turpinator, Vafortino, and then Hieronymus trying to make ground toward the wide outside is Dark Shift. Accidental Agents getting involved as well. Vafortino will lead them inside the final furlong from Fresh. Then Ropey Guest, and here comes top weighted Accidental Agent with a withering late run. Accidental Agent trying to get to Vafortino. Vafortino though, game in front, wins the Victoria Cup. Vafortino from Accidental Agent, tight for third. Riven in from Fresh. Then One Ruler. Further back then to find Star of Orion and Aratus. And they're off. They're racing away for the Dare to Dream Racing on Facebook Fillies Handicap Stakes. A journey a mile and a quarter. And it's Moon Island that's going to be the first one to lead. Under Richard Kingscote, the white and red colours. And shows by a length or so to After the Rain. Royal Blue Jacket, fully wearing the hood. Harry Davis on board. Another length back to Calmer in third position under Tom Quealy. Calmer, who was last seen over hurdles, winning at Exeter 3 weeks ago. Then Crema Anglaise, the purple and green silks at the back of the field, and those quarters of dark blue and white Trigoni, a horse who won 5 times last season. She had a great time with things last year as a 3-year-old. And wider on the track than is Trigoni, just before the turn out of the far side. Beginning this bend back towards home then, Moon Island leading a length over After the Rain. Trigoni every chance from there, up into third place now from Calmer and then Crema Anglaise. The field are tightly compacted though, only a couple of lengths leader to last, a sprint on for home, running inside the final 2.5 furlongs. Moon Island just with the call at the moment, driven on terms is After the Rain. Crema Anglaise is now moving toward the running round, a challenge in the purple, then Trigoni who's back in fourth and Calmer now last of the 5. They run toward the final furlong. After the Rain wide out from the rail running, Crema Anglaise. Moon Island now left behind in third. After the Rain and Crema Anglaise, they have a good fight inside the final half of furlong. After the Rain, Crema Anglaise to the inside. After the Rain battling back, it's a head-bobbing finish. Racing away the Ascot Shop Handicap Stakes over 6 furlongs, and very quickly away was Pablo del Pueblo from stall number 19, takes out that early clear advantage over World of Windover in second and Mount Mogan, and then Strike and Big Bard is handy. Behind the principals then Vandad and Benny in the Jets and Phoenix Star, and then Concierge, followed closely by Ford, Maddox Brown Under the Twilight, Mr. Bluebird, the red jacket, as Pablo del Pueblo's got about 5 to 6 lengths clear as they run towards halfway from Strike and World of Windover and Vandad. Purple sleeves of Under the Twilight, the yellow jacket of Big Bar, then Mr. Bluebird, followed by Miss Bella Brand. Behind her then is Abduction as they race now towards the final quarter mile. Very deep on the track is Nubo. Inside the final 2 furlongs now, Pablo del Pueblo has still got an advantage of about 3 lengths to Strike, and then came Vandad. Mr. Bluebird in the red jacket is picking up well. Concierge running on nicely towards the stand side. It is still Pablo del Pueblo who leads him inside the final furlong, pressed up by Mr. Bluebird. Strike and nearsighted Concierge inside the final half. Mr. Bluebird has got to the lead. It's Mr. Bluebird out in front here to the finish. Mr. Bluebird has beaten Concierge. Then Pablo del Pueblo and Strike, followed by G'day and Vandad, and then Chief Little Hawk.